Hi everybody, I'm Ann Teed, your instructor, and I'm sending this week 2 to get started, get everybody on the same page. This is just a quick little video. I'm going to send them each week to recap and kind of guide us. We only have a few times that we'll be meeting as a group with Google Hangout. I hope you marked your calendar. We're going to be meeting next Sunday on the 8th at 5 o'clock. Hopefully all of you can join. If not, then I will do an individual FaceTime or something with you, but mark your calendars and I'll send you an invite before time. I'm still there's 2 different ways to do it, and I have a large group this time, so I'll send you emails and reminders. But I wanted to recap about where we are. This is week 2. You have readings and activities about autism. This class is about all learners, so we are not going to just focus on the learners that need a little more attention in our class because they're falling behind or because they may be more present because of their attitude or their energy of needing a little more assistance. This is about gifted. This is about preschool, young toddlers to elders. This is the learner. We are learners. We are creators. So I try to keep this very broad, and I'm going to give you a little assignment now. I love doing this in person, and since this is totally an online class now, I'm going to have you do it individually and then post it to a forum. So this is your activity, your to-do activity for the week, and you will post, and you do not have to comment and make any commentary as peers, but I encourage you all to view them. I see the forums more as places to share and speak, and if you want to make comments, but I know for myself, as somebody who's still taking courses, yes, I am, that rushed thing of reading everybody's and responding is kind of artificial for me, so I try to mix it up a little bit. We also have a blog that will be posting different things. I try to do it in a way that's engaging and trying to pull out who we are as educators and as students. So your activity for the week is, and I'm going to have you picture, first of all, this is done in a group class, so you can do this depending on the level of students or the group, but I have everybody have a piece of paper and markers, and everybody has a minute or 2 to reflect and give themselves a sentence of something they struggle with. What do they struggle with? And it could be anything. It could be academic, it could be behavioral, it could be relationships, it could be whatever. But when I do this in a group, everybody comes out with things. And then what we do is we tape it to our chests. So it's just a piece of paper. It could be a large index card, could be a half a piece of paper, and we walk around and we notice and we read, and everybody's laughing and going, oh, me too, or oh, huh. And it is something that was presented to me in a class in group dynamics many years ago. And without elaborating more, I'm going to turn that activity into something I'm going to ask you to do. So you're by yourself. You're going to have to find either one or a few people. Could be family, could be friends, could be co-workers, could be a situation with strangers. But I want you to reflect and think of something that's your grow, some area that you need to work on, you need to improve on, something that you might not feel so great about too. And I want you to write it in big letters, and I want you to tape it to yourself, and I want you can do it either 2 ways. You can have other people write theirs and then talk about it, or you can just walk around with yours. It depends, obviously, on if you have other people to do it with. So if you have a small group or a large group, whatever, then it would be interactive with others. If it's just you and you don't have other people, then I want you to write your sentence and see how people respond to it. They're going to read it and might say, what's that? And this is where the reflection comes in. I want you to notice what people say and how they respond to your criticism of yourself. And then I want you to post and write that reflection along with photographing your sentence of what you felt was your area to grow or stumble, where you're struggling. All right, so I will type up a little description and I will put it as our post forum. Again, you don't have to make comments to each other. At this point also, I need, if you don't have a picture of yourself near your name, make sure we put a picture so that we see who we're talking to. So we have some kind of identity. If anybody has a problem with that, that's fine. Just put some kind of image up there. And that will be by the end of next week, that hopefully you have done it. Earlier the better, then we can kind of keep going back and forth and looking. But your assignment is to see, how does it feel to label? Isn't that what we do in special education? We give people labels and names, and you're autistic, and you're this, and you're learning disabled, and you're this, and you're gifted. Yay! How does that feel to have that label? And then how do other people interact with you? Okay, so I'll be a little bit more explicit in the description. And remember, we have a hangout coming out. There is no written syllabus at this point because I'm getting to know who you are. There are key assignments that the actual modules are already built, but I might interchange and change some things around. Do not worry if you're not an artist to manipulate materials to make things that you want to frame and sell. That is not what this class is about. So when you see the Peanut book, be excited about it, because whatever level you're at is really, really great. So don't worry if you're not a professional art maker, don't feel that you have those skills, that maybe that's where you are. I can't make art. Don't worry about it. And also, I'm going to give the opportunity towards the end of the semester, if those people who are close to Manhattan want to, we're going to go to the Met, or those who cannot travel, we will do a virtual. But the last project of mask making is a really wonderful one I've done for many years. And so I will look at the calendar and post that date too. Actually, I'll tell you when we have our Google Hangout next week. We're going to see where that falls, and maybe we can Skype some people in who can't do the travel. And some of you are far. So if there's any questions, please email me. And this is the beginning of an exciting time together. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.